The long-awaited 2025 Scrappy Spiral Notebooks are here. Hello and welcome. I'm so excited to be sharing with you the new 2025 Scrappy Spiral Notebook lineup. I have a lot to share and I'm so excited about it because I have new templates, I have new covers, and they're all so beautiful. And honestly, when I got the notebooks, I was so excited I couldn't even figure out what I'm going to be using for 2025. But I hope my video will help you choose and decide which ones work for you. I did a few tweaks to my notebooks because every year when you use something or you create something and use it, you tend to figure out what you like and dislike from your designs. So basically, I've learned from 2024 and hopefully, 2025 is even better. Anyways, let's put these aside and I want to share with you all the new templates and covers that are available now on my website. So first up is our classic template. This is the template I started with. This is the one I created in 2023 and I love it. It is one of my favorites. I've used it, throughout 2024 and really enjoyed it. But I changed the covers. So we have two new covers. We have the 2025 and I love this cover. It is just gorgeous and so fun. And then we have the brown floral. So beautiful. I hope you can see this brown. I know it's probably looking like it's black on camera, but it is a nice dark brown. But I wanted to show you what I changed with our new Scrappy Spiral notebooks and also just do a quick flip through of the inside, even though it's the classic and you probably know already what the templates look like, but I wanted to share it with you just in case we have new subscribers. But I did make the spirals bigger. So the spirals are, let's see, 1.5 inches. Last year they were, I think, 1.25 if I'm not mistaken. So I did make sure that they were bigger spirals. The covers are still hard covers and they are nice, durable, and thick. I love the covers. One of the things that I really wanted for my Scrappy Spiral notebooks are the hard covers. I didn't want anything flimsy or anything like that because you want these to last throughout the year. But anyways, inside I had a few complaints and it was about like having just a starter page. And I really didn't want to add anything to it because as a crafter, I know a lot of people just like to make their own title pages and stuff like that. So I just added a blank white sheet of paper and hopefully that is good enough. I didn't want to add a word or anything again because everybody uses these Scrappy Spiral notebooks for different projects. So you can definitely customize this and make it whatever your project is all about. And then the templates are basically literally the same as last year. You have the boxes, you have space where you can add like journaling if you want to, photos. The only change I did for the classic template is I moved the sidebar where I used to stamp. Actually, let me share it with you real quick. So if you know, you've been watching me for a while, you know that I usually use that sidebar to add a big title. I've done it so many times, like right here. But throughout the year, I've discovered that it's hard to stamp while the spirals are on this side. And so if you're using big alphas, it's really hard to kind of maneuver in between the big spiral, even though, obviously I did it and that was fine. I even did it over here as well. But I thought it would probably be easier for everybody if that space was moved and that column was on the opposite side. And that way you can just stamp your title easily without any, spirals in the way. So that was literally the only change I made to the template. Now, the reason behind me reducing the amount of pages in here was, again, because I had so many pages in here. As you can see, it gets kind of chunky and the spirals fill out pretty fast, right? So will we need 120, sheets in here? No, not really. I think it was 60 pages, so 120 sheets. I reduced them to, I believe, 49 pages, if I'm not mistaken. Now I can't remember. I wrote this stuff down and I forgot to bring it up with me. Anyway, 49 pages, 92 sheets. I believe that's correct. I will have everything, all that information in the description box and on my website. I apologize for not being ready and prepared for this. But anyways, I reduced the amount of pages. And so now when your notebook grows, you don't have those extra pages and it just grows with the spirals. And it makes more sense. You know, when you get your notebook, you'll notice that the spirals are so much bigger than the notebook. And that's because it just gives you space to grow. But anyways, this is the classic Scrappy Spiral Notebooks for 2025. And like I said, it is available right now on my website. I will be sharing with you my new templates, which I'm so excited about because for me, it's a game changer. So let's check those out. So these two new Scrappy Spiral Notebooks, I call the Memory Scrappy Spiral Notebooks. And I call it the Memory Scrappy Spiral Notebooks because these notebooks are perfect for your pocket cards. And I'll share it with you in a sec, but first let's talk about the covers. I have this beautiful black and white 2025. I kept it simple. I love how basic and simple it is, and it is just gorgeous. If you don't like color on your notebooks, this is the cover for you. And then we have the 2025 in color. This one is slightly different than our classic Scrappy Spiral Notebooks. As you can see, these colors are more pink and bright, and these are more muted. So I really love that combo. You guys know I love my muted colors. But anyways, these are the two covers for my Memory Scrappy Spiral Notebooks. And let's take a look inside at how different this one is, right? So basically, you still have that title page that you can customize yourself. And then inside, you have 4x6, 3x4s, 2x2s, and a few different, box sizes within these templates. There's 6 different templates in here. And if you have a lot of pocket cards, this is the notebook for you because you can use those cards. And as you can see here, I used a 4x6 and I used a 3x4 card, also used a 3x4 photo. And I will share with you the templates inside, basically another 3x4, 4x6. I can't remember the sizes exactly, but we're just going to take a look. So this is a 2x2. They're very basic sizes, not a lot of measuring, and I think 3. So 2x3 there, and an empty space for you to add either embellishments or a title or whatnot. Then we have a bunch of 2x2s, some space for a large title. This is a fun template. I love how this one looks. I think this one's going to be so fun filling out, especially like with 2x2 photos and 2x2 cards. Another 4x6. I believe that's a 4x4, and then left some space here for either journaling or a title. 2 3x4s, and then 1 4x6. And like I said, there is 6 different templates in here. 3 3x4s. I believe that's a 2x3, and then some space here for journaling or embellishments. And then we go back to the 4x6 and 2 3x4s, and basically it just repeats. And I am so excited for this one because you guys, if you know me, you know I have a lot of pocket cards and I just need a place to use them. And I think this is a, your classic album sizing. And so if you are sick of pocket pages, you want to keep it simple, and you want to use those cards, this is the notebook for you. I'm really excited to use this one. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, like to document what, but it's a great option for me if I want to use up some of those cards. It's just so beautiful. That is my Memory Scrappy Spiral Notebook, and those are the 2 covers. I will have the 3 different templates in separate postings. You can just find it really quickly on the website and then just basically choose which cover you want. But again, the spirals are 1.5, and then I shrunk down the amount of pages in here. And so that way, when you're adding, all those like cards to your layouts, it's going to bulk up, but you'll still have a lot of space to grow. Like your spirals are big enough. So that's exciting. Last but not least, this is my project Scrappy Spiral Notebooks. I am in love with these two covers. I can't tell you how much I love these covers and how much I love this simple template, because for me, it's going to be a game changer. So let's check them out. The first cover is my Rainbow 2025. I call it Rainbow. I know it's not the rainbow colors, but it's so pretty, and that's what I want to call it. I love the simplicity of this. And if you're not using it for 2025, you can definitely cover that up if you wanted to. But I always look at things in years, if that makes sense. So that's why I used a lot of the 2025 throughout these covers this year, or for 2025. The next one is just a simple, beautiful mustard yellow. And I love all the spirals and stuff. It just looks so pretty, and I'm excited for it. And again, if you're not wanting, the year on your cover, you can go with this one. I wanted to share with you real quick the template, and then I'll share with you how I'll be using these notebooks, right, for 2025. So, or actually I'm going to use this in 2024 for my October daily and my Thankful 30. And like I said, I'll share it in a sec. But basically the same size spirals, 1.5, reduce the amount of pages in here. You open up to your title page that you can customize. And then this template is so simple and basic. It's almost a 3x8, a little bit larger or taller, a little bit narrower, but you can definitely use 3x8 paper and 3x4 cards in here. And it's basically done where you have these 4 columns on each side, but they repeat, where either you use this as a daily thing. So you have 7 boxes, and you could use this empty space to keep up with your week if you wanted to. So you could stamp week and then add day 1, let's say Monday, up top with the date, pictures, and some journaling, and basically do that for each day. So it can be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the next week comes up and you do the same thing. So you want to do daily documentation, but you don't want to be overwhelmed. It's just a basic template. You can even cover the whole box with a 3x8 photo and not even journal if you wanted to. So the idea behind this, I forgot to even mention it, the idea behind this project, Scrappy Spiral Notebook, is to have all your projects in one notebook. That's how I'm going to be using it. But I'm just wanting to give you some different ideas on how to use it, right? You could use it as your project life and use these 3x8 boxes to document weekly. So you can use 1 column per week if you wanted to, and then have the month in this space. You can do whatever you want. For me, what I'll be using it for, like I said, is to hold all my mini projects. I do October Daily, I do Thankful 30, and Me, Myself, and I every year. And I'm just so sick and tired of having to figure out what size album I want to use, what size notebook. It's just so much. And I have so many on my shelf that it's gotten to be too much. I want one place to hold all my mini projects in one notebook. And so that's the idea behind my project Scrappy Spiral Notebook. Or it's really called the yearly project Scrappy Spiral Notebook. And so what I did was I basically just started working on my October daily. And as you can see, this is the cover page, right? It's blank. And so all I did was I stamped October, added some October paper on there. And this is basically what I'm going to be using in October 2024. I'm going to be using this to document October daily. And then the next page, I used my October calendar, stuck it down. This calendar is off. I can't remember from how many years this is from, but I'm still going to use it. Who cares? Like, do the dates bother me? No, they don't. But I thought it would be fun to add maybe pictures in here, stickers, stamping. I stamped it with my Ghost Town stamp set. Added a 3x8 piece of paper. This is from, an older Studio Calico kit. And then I'm going to be stamping Days of October, day 1. And then on the next page, I will do Days of October, day 2, 3, and 4. And maybe when it comes to the next template where I have this blank spot, I can probably stamp something in big letters, or I could cover it with another 3x8 paper, just like I did for this page. And I wanted to show you real quick. I didn't want to stick these down because this is going to be my October daily for 2024. So these are not pictures from my October daily, obviously, because October is not here yet. But I wanted to show you how just adding a photo, maybe a little embellishment, some journaling and stamping, and you're done. That's literally your day 1. That's so simple and easy. I would even print out a 3x8 photo and fill the whole column when I don't feel like journaling or adding anything. It's just a fun, easy way to document these mini projects and have them all in here. But I also wanted to mention that I will have enough space to do Thankful 30 as well in this album or in this notebook. So once I'm done with one project, I can use the back for the next project. And I'm hoping that I can get my Thankful 30 and my October daily in here. And then next year, maybe I'll end up using this one, and I'll start with my Me, Myself, and I project, which I will end up adding in here. And then I will use the rest for October daily and Thankful 30. So I hope I'm making sense and you kind of get the idea of this yearly project Scrappy Spiral Notebook. It's just a fun and easy way to document all the things in your spiral notebook. I will still be adding chipboard. I will still be adding puffy stickers in here. I don't care because the spirals are big enough. And honestly, if it gets way too chunky, I can always switch out my spirals. These types of spirals, the O-wire spirals, are so easy to switch out. I've done it before, but I have a big feeling that I won't have to because those are some big spirals right there. And if I run out of pages, I can always, use a different notebook. But that is it. I am so excited. I know I've said excited like a million times since I started this video, but these notebooks turned out better than I even expected, honestly. They're just so good. When I flip through my older Scrappy Spiral notebook and I see all these beautiful pages, and as you guys know, I was, putting in like 6x8s in here, just really enjoying the process. Seeing these new notebooks have just gotten me so excited to document again. And I just like that I have more options now, and I hope you do too. I know a lot of you really enjoyed the Scrappy Spiral notebooks. When I created this idea and these notebooks and the templates and all of that, it's always because I love to scrap fast. I like to find different ways to make your life and my life easier when crafting and documenting our life. I never want it to feel like it's a chore or we just are so behind we don't want to do it anymore. So hopefully these notebooks help you document your life in a fast and easy way. And hopefully you love these covers and templates as much as I love them. But again, I will have everything linked in the description box for you. And just a reminder that I am a small business. I do and did order a lot of these notebooks. So hopefully I don't run out quickly. I'm kind of trying to figure out how many to order at once. As you guys know, as a small business, I do not have the capacity to order as many as I would like to. But if they do sell out, I promise I will bring in some more. I've learned from day one, the first launch of my Scrappy Spiral Notebooks back in, I think, November of 2023, that, you kind of learn, and I got more in 2024. And so this time around, I got even more. So basically what I'm trying to say is please be patient with me. And if you want one of these notebooks, grab it now, because like I said, if I do order more, I don't know if it will be here before the end of the year or not. I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for shopping with me and supporting me. You guys are awesome. I appreciate every single one of you. I can't wait to see what you create in these beautiful Scrappy Spiral notebooks. They're just so gorgeous, and I want them all in the picture with me when I wrap this up. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing all the new Scrappy Spiral notebooks. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.